right. Well, welcome to HauntScene Live. It is Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are where you should be watching America's #1 rated haunt podcast in Florida on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. I'm your host, Johnny Bronto. With me, as always, my lovely, beautiful, amazing co-host, Melissa Duque.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to HauntScene.
All right. So we had a very busy week last week. We know that Hurricane Milton is bearing down on Florida right now, but we still wanted to do the show, maybe to give you a little bit of a break, to talk about some of the cool things that we did last week. But obviously, be prepared, be safe. We love you. All the haunts I know are kind of are batten down the hatches and all the things right now. So yeah, and Spooky Empire just got postponed. All kinds of stuff happening here in Florida. So hopefully everybody who's watching will be okay in the future. All right, that being said, let me make sure I give a shout out here to our platinum sponsors here. This show is brought to you by our 2024 platinum sponsors, Fright Nights at the South Florida Fairgrounds, which we're actually heading down there this weekend in West Palm Beach, Florida, myfrightnights.com. Woods Tarot in Greensboro, North Carolina. Make sure you go to woodstarot.com, get all the information. Love that haunt. Fear Reach up in Tavares, Florida. That's going to be at fearreachscreampark.com. Definitely check that out. We had an awesome time. And we had an absolute blast at Dr. Grimley's Haunted Trail in Umatilla, Florida. I still crack
Johnny
up
got
every time I watch that video. It is a good time. drgrimleysHauntedTrail.com. So, all right. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff to talk about here. We got a bunch of clips to play. Hopefully you're keeping up on the vlogs, the YouTube videos that we're putting out. We are going to play some of the intro clips from some of those, just so you can kind of get a feel for some of the haunts and things that we're doing. But let's go ahead and let's get in there. So we are in Haunt Week 6.
Week 6? We were just on Week 5.
I know,
Where
right?
does the
we
time
were
go?
just on Week 5 a week ago. It's crazy. And
It's wild.
And we still have like another South Florida big road trip, little road trip, and then we still have 4 more haunt weeks.
It needs to stop moving so fast.
I don't know. You know what else? Apparently there's a spirit Halloween and a spirit of Christmas now.
Is there spirit?
Now,
why didn't they call it Christmas Spirit? That's a missed opportunity.
I don't know, man.
But hey, I'm very excited for that because I personally love Christmas too, as well. So I'm very much looking forward to that. They're starting it up.
Sure.
Nothing against Halloween. You know I love Halloween.
You know what? Halloween. Just give us Halloween until the first weekend of November, and at that point, go nuts with the holidays. Let Mariah Carey, defrost and do
She's
the
coming.
things.
She's coming.
All right, so let's go into the things that we did here. Now, I first started off my week on Wednesday for Hillbilly Mayhem, aka Pemberton Haunters in Seffner, Florida. Here's the address and the calendar right here. Now, I went out for the Friends and Family Night, so thank you to Rich, Mara, everybody that had us out. Had an awesome time. Go to PembertonHaunters.com to get the information. However, we have not put out the video yet because Melissa couldn't make it that night, and she hasn't experienced it yet. So we were supposed to try to get out there on Thursday after we did Tear at the Track. We didn't quite make it there just because the night got away from us a little bit. But Melissa's going to come back on Sunday, and we're going to go do this one again.
All brand new to me. No spoilers.
She's never ever been before, so she'll get the first reaction on the scare cam. So that is going to be awesome. Make sure you follow the Pemberton Haunters folks on all the social media things here. But let's take a look at just some of the very quick pictures that we took. This haunt is I guess you would classify it as a home haunt, but it's way more than that. It's like the most amazing backyard haunt I think that I've ever experienced in my life. It is really, really good, and I think that you will enjoy it. So definitely put this one in Seffner. Seffner is kind of on the west side of Florida, down towards like Plant City, Tampa, that kind of area over there. If you're familiar with like where Dinosaur World is. Actually, Dinosaur World's doing a Jurassic Haunt this year.
That's so cool.
I don't know if we're going to. I don't know if we're going to get there, but yeah, just some pictures here. Haunt is epic. I mean, it has got some great scares, awesome characters, awesome costumes, awesome sets. when you step into this thing, you're gonna have no idea that you're literally in somebody's yard. Like you go into another world. The facade's awesome. But you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and play the little trailer that I put together. We don't have a vlog yet, but let's go ahead and just show that real quick, just so you kind of get like a little sense of some of the scenery, and we'll be right back. Yeah, the alien. Well, the alien redneck vampires will be next year.
Vampires.
Yes.
Driving a tractor.
Yeah, driving a tractor
With a straw hat.
So that was just like a very quick trailer clippy thing that I put together for them a couple weeks ago. It is awesome. I mean, you gotta check this haunt out. I cannot say enough nice things about it. It's really, really cool.
I'm very excited.
We get wrecked in this one, and it's very, like, when you walk up to it, it's free parking. It's literally in somebody's yard, but it's a huge, like, pavilion circus wedding tent where a full-size haunt is built in there. It's really, really cool, really, really good. I mean, you're gonna have all your claustrophobia bags and your laser swamps and and the huge little, like, puppet things coming to get you. Rich, everybody out there did an amazing job with Pemberton, so I hope that you're going to like it. I have a feeling you're going to get wrecked. I kind of want to just send you in by yourself.
I'll be done with that.
All right.
I'll go alone.
So
I ain't no scared no ghosts.
So Pemberton Haunters is awesome. Definitely put this one on your list here. We don't have a ton of time to talk about all the haunts because we got a bunch of stuff to get through. But Pemberton Haunters is awesome. We'll probably talk about some additional thoughts about this next week. We'll mainly be talking about South Florida, but maybe when we first come on, we'll have Melissa give her reaction and maybe play a little bit of stuff there. So
if I survive.
If you live.
If
right
I
there.
live.
Yeah, so it was awesome. Very, very cool. Love that one right there. So that's Pemberton Haunters in Sefner, Hillbilly Mayhem. Okay. All right, so we got our video coming soon here. Weirdly enough, we're caught up on all the videos and vlogs. So I've pulled a bunch of late nights to try to get the videos out within 24 to 48 hours for all the haunts that we've been doing. And so far, so good. I actually have most of the video for this one already put together. I'm just waiting for your scare cam.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do some additional footage and things we get out there, but keep an eye out for that. Probably Monday, Tuesday next week. We'll get that one out. Cool. All right. Moving on over here to our Thursday. Oh, that's right. Katie went with me, my girlfriend, and she went and she got wrecked there. So she's not like necessarily a spooky haunter girl, and she totally got terrified. So Pemberton Haunters was amazing. I was terrified. They've done something amazing. Absolutely. You heard it here first. Okay. All right, moving on over here to Thursday. Brand new haunt this year in Winter Haven, Florida at the Auburndale Speedway. Terror at the Track. Make sure you follow them on social media. Here is the calendar for all of the things. They are open on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, it looks like, which is pretty cool. So definitely check this one out. How about this? Before we get into the pictures, let's just go ahead and let's play the clip because you gotta see this.
Something ended.
I love how the scare cam like moves when you run, when you're actually physically running there. So yeah, that was
It's like, where's that man? Chainsaw.
Yeah, Melissa got wrecked in there. So Tear at the Track's really cool. Let's show some pictures here. Some of the coolest costumes and looks. It literally looks like you're in like 9 Inch Nails. If 9 Inch Nails was a haunt, this would be it. Like, it's just crazy. Great costumes here. The main character, the Piston Fiend here, or not the main character, but one of the Piston Fiends here on the left-hand side. Just obsessed with this character. Looks really cool. Love the look. There's Norm in the middle. We had Norm in the studio a couple weeks ago.
Norm, what's up, man?
They've got stilt walkers. It just has such an open arena feel to it, on the grounds of the haunts. We didn't get a chance to do everything because we were rushing out of the media night to try to get to Pemberton Haunters. But they've got all kinds of stuff. They've got themed food. They've got drinks. They've got merch. There's like a car smash. There's like a escape game. There's a DJ. There's all kinds of stuff. I know I'm missing some stuff, but definitely check out tearatthetrack.com to get all of the information.
It was a lot of fun.
They had a really cool like opening ceremonies. There was pyro. They were like climbing up on top of the raceway. It was really, really cool. And then we got into the haunt, and wow, man. So if you watch the video, we actually have our walkthrough, like the camera on us, like front facing us. And we got kind of wrecked in this one.
We did. I sure did.
So you go through. It's like a mechanic shop or like an auto, like you saw the service center right there. There are so many like junk cars, like real junk cars, and you're in a garage, and there's all these tools and equipment and all this stuff like that. There's like bodies hanging everywhere. It's crazy. And then it opens up. You're outside. People are just getting wrecked. There are victims and all kinds of stuff. It's really, really cool how you're completely off balance the entire time.
You gotta go inside and outside.
Yeah.
And it goes on for a while, too.
Man, I think we clocked it at I think the video was like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it went on forever. Now, it's cool because it does speed up and slow down a little bit. I don't really know if this was intentional or not, but at one point you're actually like going through buses, and there are like catwalks that connect buses, and you can see the light in the grate down below in the bus, but the whole thing is like filled with fog, and there are obviously a bunch of characters in the fog or whatever, and like you feel like you're gonna fall off. You're not, but your brain is. You're like doing that little stutter step thing.
The whole time I thought I was gonna fall off the end of the back of the bus. That's what I thought. That's my brain thought because I couldn't see anything.
That was really cool, and then it was just. It's hard to process. I mean, at one point we were walking through like a big pile of tires, and there was a guy in a rubber suit that jumped out at us, and it was just terrifying. Like, there's it's such a variety of different types of characters and environments and scares and everything. We got rolled in this one, man.
We did, actually.
Yeah, it was really good. Great job to Courtney and everybody involved in there. We got Aiden's in here. Awesome. Yeah, good job. Good job,
Aiden.
characters.
Good job, buddy.
It was really, really cool. You definitely got to put Tear at the Track on your list. It was really, really neat.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely check that one out. We do have our vlog for this one up, so if you want to go to our YouTube page, we're gonna start shamelessly shilling our YouTube page, because our YouTube channel, because we need that watch time. We're like this close to being monetized, which is really cool. But definitely go and check out our full video. It's really cool to get kind of the layout of the track. Just being on a racetrack is really cool in itself. It's something you don't normally do, and I kind of want to go back at some point this season if we can find time, because I want to do more of the event and experience more stuff.
Oh yeah, they have a laser tag, and they have the car.
They have all paintball, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
so,
crashing cars and things like that. Bull riding. We have to put Johnny on the bull ride.
We'll put the bull. Yeah, we'll do like a POV bull riding cam or something like that. Yeah. But thank you for having us out for the media night. Obviously, we had a lot of our media friends were out there, which was really, really cool. But Tear at the Track was, I mean, for their first year at this location, it was awesome. It was. I can't say enough nice things about it. Definitely put this one on your list in Winter Haven. Awesome. All right, we got to keep moving on.
And we're moving on.
We are moving on. That will never get old.
No, it won't.
Too
Disaster.
Soon.
Too soon.
No more
too
disaster.
Soon. 5 years too soon.
All right. Next one over here. It was Tales of Terror.
Tales of Terror.
So Tales of Terror is an 18 and up haunt, and
Oh, pennies.
We
got pennies.
Thank you, Molly Zombie, for the pennies. Appreciate that. Tales of Terror, man. How do we even start here? Like, it was... So, Tales of Terror, make sure you go to talesofterrorhaunt.com to get all the information. There's a pretty lengthy FAQ. Make sure you read it. Make sure you know what you're getting into. There is a haunted attraction. This is also on the same grounds as Mike Busey's Sausage Castle. And there are some kind of after party and some upgraded type event things there or whatever. When we showed up to this one, we didn't really know what to expect as far as the haunt or anything goes. But our night actually did not start off at the haunt. We started off with like a little tour of the Sausage Castle, and
it was awesome.
It was awesome. It was really freaking
really
cool, man.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Just going through, like, they took us in the house and we were exploring all the rooms.
Yep.
You know, the main room, the outside the pool area, the upstairs,
Yep.
the bunk beds.
It was like walking through MTV Cribs or like a rap
pretty
video.
much, yeah.
And Melissa and I, guess who we got to meet?
Mike Busey.
We got to actually meet Mike Busey
He's
as
a
we
really
were
cool
walking.
guy.
He was very nice. He shook our hands and stuff like that. It's cool. Here's a quick shot that I took of the of their little podcast
We saw
studio.
the little podcast room.
Yeah.
Which the one of the guys took us in. It was really
Yeah,
cool.
the security guard. I think his name was Mike.
The
security guard?
Gary.
Gary?
Yes.
Okay. Gary,
I think.
you're awesome.
Yes.
Thank you for the tour. That was so cool. But we got to see like the entire house, all the different themed rooms. There's like a Elvis room and like a Prince room and like a and like an Egyptian room for the theater. It was really cool. There's obviously the stripper pole.
There's Hugh Hefner's room.
There's Hugh Hefner's room. So there was all kinds of stuff there. I might not be getting some of those details correct, but you get the
In-house
idea.
movie theater.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Yeah.
A pool, hot tub, everything. It was wild, man. Like I guess like I've never experienced anything like that. So this is I know that there are some additional experiences that go along with the haunt, but this was really, really cool. Then they took us to it was like a warehouse where they had all kinds of like different props and things, like an old kit car from Knight Rider. Yep. They had the wrestling ring from like
we all got it.
we all got the wrestling ring. It
was
was like the WrestleMania 3 ring where Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant. They actually had the ring there. There was like a huge stage, a concert stage and stuff like that. And it was just, it was too much. It was just too crazy. There were campgrounds, there were yurts, there were outdoor showers. There was a whole, it was like
a whole resort.
Yeah, it was like
literally
a whole party resort. It was really, really cool.
Yep.
So, that being said, that was really, really cool. It was nice. Thank you to Tales of Terror for having us do that tour, because I had no idea. We had no idea, and it was really,
apparently
really cool.
there's 8 sausage castles. There's not just one.
Well,
there's
I think
8 of them.
I mean, some of them like burned down or something. I think that somebody said like there's one. I don't know what happened. Yeah. I don't know, but I know that the Mike Busey thing has its own. He has its own like social media empire type things. If you want to go and check that out, you can.
And it's on 80 acres too.
Wow. It's really cool.
Lot. Yeah.
Really, really cool. I mean, it is in Asatula, Florida, which is in Lake County, Florida, which is about maybe an hour north of us. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, if you think about that. But it's really, really cool. Unforgettable night, man. It was so, so cool. So there's cool. Here's a podcast studio on the left. Mike Busey, if you're watching, I did leave one of our cards on your table, so, hit us up, I guess. We'll talk about haunts, I guess. But that was cool. And then let's move on over here to the haunt. Now, we have pretty awesome videos and reaction videos going through here. I've got the front-facing thing. I don't know what happened with Melissa and I, and Kristen was there, but we ended up separating. So I spent most of the night by myself.
Yeah, I went one way.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we were all just like we all had little sausages dancing around our heads, apparently, sausage castles. But really, really cool here. Characters there. Remember, this is an 18 and up haunt. There's a little bit of language and obviously some violence and stuff like that. I don't know if people were worried about like nudity and stuff like that. There really wasn't any of that stuff. But it was awesome. I mean, it was super duper creepy. Let me go ahead and let's play the clip here so you can kind of get a feel for just one little part of it.
Tinkerbell knows you stole
Oh,
the picture.
Jesus, this Tinkerbell. I am not. Oh, my God.
Go get him.
Okay.
Pirate.
I am not.
Do you believe in fairies?
I do believe in fairies.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to help me fly?
Yes. What do you need from me?
I need your fucking teeth.
Jesus! No, you. Why do you need my teeth to fly?
Yep, that happened. That absolutely. And you can hear our good friend Jackie Sonnenberg
Yep.
right at the beginning there, murdering everybody. I mean, I really wish. I know we weren't allowed to take pictures in the haunt, but the costumes and the look of it was so cool. It was the Curse of Neverland, so it was like an evil Peter Pan theme, and it was so cool. So that was a really cool haunt. I mean, they had everything. They had like a clock tower. They had like the alligator. They had all the pirates. They had Peter Pan. They had the fairies. They had the Tinkerbell. They had all the things. It was really, really neat right there.
He says, Johnny, my friend, you just reached a vocal pitch I have never heard from you before.
I mean, you should listen to me go to haunts. I mean,
Oh my God,
I have a
great.
very distinct scream.
When you
apparently.
hear Johnny scream, man, it's hilarious.
But that was, I mean, it's so fun. That fairy like freaked me out, man. That's really, really cool. And then in addition to the Curse of Neverland, the haunt, there's also a little scare zone, which is basically like another trail. So when you walk through it, it's kind of interesting because it's literally like a straight shot. I've never been in like a haunt before where like from beginning to end or the scare zone, it's one way. You literally walk in a straight line. It was cool. And it was lined with like creepy items. There were characters in skin suits. There were people jumping out at you the whole time. It was really, really cool. And then you kind of loop around through like this dusty like cornfield or a grass field or something like that. It is out in the woods. So, bug spray.
Oh yeah.
Make sure
Lots of bug spray.
make sure you wear pants, long pants, closed-toed shoes, all the things, bug spray. But it was really, really neat. I mean, just the location has a vibe. Like it's just really, really
the
cool.
location is scary because it's out in the middle of nowhere. Like you're surrounded by woods.
Yep.
Like,
So I know that we got the media preview. I know that they're going to do so much more. I think they built this thing in 4 weeks. You wouldn't know it because I thought it was awesome, but definitely check it out. We were really, really impressed, and I can only imagine where they're going to go from here. So if that was like the preview event and you go to the main one where they could put a little bit more oomph into it, I think it's going to be really, really cool. But shout out to all the characters and Jackie and Ash and everybody that we know, Lars, everybody that we know. Cool soundtrack, cool music, cool things, cool photo ops. It was pretty dark. I mean, the whole thing was pretty dark, but it was pretty neat. So good job there. That was awesome. Very, very cool. All right.
Kira says, especially when it's combined with running.
Yep. I don't really run a lot in haunts. It's only happened I think a handful of times. But sometimes I get startled.
Well, when I'm running away from a haunt, I hear I hear Johnny screaming.
Yeah. I love so the new toy I have is the Osmo Pocket 3, and I love the selfie cam, just holding it right there. That's a lot of fun. Plus you get really good audio with that. And I just can hear that fairy like, do you believe in fairies?
Do you believe in fairies?
I'm like, what? It's really, the whole thing was pretty unsettling. So shout out, good job, good luck.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
All right, moving on here to the next one. So there are some of the pictures there. We do have the YouTube video. I have the selfie cam walkthrough there if you want to see what that's like, my commentary there. Also including some very quick looks into the tour that we did at the Sausage Castle. So that was really cool. Just remember, this is an 18 and up haunt. So, make sure you read up on the FAQ. And then look for special events. Look for upgrades, all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of new stuff there. So definitely check that out on our YouTube channel and then go to their website as well. Awesome. Very, very cool. That was a good time. What do we got next here? Okay. So...
Petrified Forest. Oh, that's a mighty fine shirt you got
I
there,
know, right?
Johnny.
Petrified Forest got a brand new
Looks
Petrified
like it's
Forest.
the same one I got.
I know. So thank you for this shirt. That was pretty awesome. Petrified Forest, we always have a good time out every year we go there. They've got 3 new trails this year, a DJ, laser tag. They've got zombie head plinko, all kinds of food trucks. They've got adopt kittens this year.
Oh my God, they
have
have
a
2
goat.
cute kittens. They were siblings.
They have a goat
They
that
have a
walks
goat.
around,
They
which
have
is really
Happy.
cool. So people are dancing and stuff. They'd use a color wheel thing so you don't have to wait in line all night. It's really, really cool. Let's go ahead and let's play the clip and then we'll talk about it. Let's go ahead and do that.
We have a clip.
Play the clip. Okay, they're coming at my ankles. All right. Okay. All right. Nope. Sorry, Kira's still in there. Sorry.
Why would you leave?
You said don't film me.
I said don't leave me.
Oh, well, same thing.
I don't remember this. That was Lifeline. Oh, that was Lifeline when we
Yep.
left her behind. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
Sorry, Kira.
Yeah,
we love you, Kira.
We actually have some like bonus footage that we need to put together because we not only did scare cams, like the actual scare cam rig, but we also did our front facing with the Osmo Pocket right there. So that was really, really cool.
These are coming up my ankles.
I mean, they were. So they've got 3 trails here.
God.
They were all, the themes were completely different and they were all awesome. The one on the left here was the Deadly Games. So it was like an evil game show. And like, it was just like losing games, winning bad prizes, interacting with other contestants. There at one point you were in like a human-sized claw machine that moved.
That
which
was
just
awesome.
Nuts.
Yes.
But that was really, really cool.
I felt like no matter
Loved that.
what, you were gonna lose that game.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Well, I mean, they did like a spinny wheel thing.
Yeah.
And like all the options on like the spinny wheel were like die,
It was all
dismember,
die, yeah. It
decapitate.
was like all
Yeah,
the
it
wins
was-
were like
it was
cross off
awesome.
and die. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta shut this thing off. Very cool. All right. So shout out to Caitlin, who was like the host there. That was cool. That was awesome. Really, really cool house. Now, we didn't, as a bonus on the end of that walkthrough, we actually have one of the employees that's worked there the longest called Nan. And we have the Nan cam at the end of the video, and she got wrecked. Like, she walked up to us when we were sitting down, and I'm like, you want to wear the scare cam? She's like, all right. So we literally strapped on poor Nan on the scare cam, and then I think the characters realized what was going on, and they just kind of opened up on her, and it was great. She really got wrecked in that house. It was a lot of fun.
I really want to see that footage because I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet. Have you clipped it for this or no?
Didn't clip it for this, but it is in the actual YouTube video right there. So that house was awesome. Second house in the middle was the Estate of Decay.
Oh, that was a really good one as well.
was just, it was like a tour. It was like a timeshare tour or something. And it was just this house that was just falling apart. And it was like this gothic, gaunt house. I mean, one of the cool things about a Petrified Forest is they have some of the most inventive scares. Like, there's no like, and I love you, Horror Nights, but there's no like formulaic stuff they do. They always kind of like reinvent themselves, which is really, really neat. So they're going to get you. At one point, you find out that this is all like a cult, and there's a throne room, and there are dragons and stuff. It just got crazier and crazier. The deeper and deeper you went into the house, there was like catacombs and stuff. It was like,
there are people spider monkeying on the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool. Yeah, it was cool. Before I forget, I do want to give a shout out. We had one of the backstage tour guides. I forget your name. I'm so sorry. But at some point, we were actually taken backstage where we could actually watch people behind the scenes get scared and get some footage there. We got a couple clips of that in the video.
The vlogger in the room. Which one? That was Lifeline, right? No, that was
Oh
State of
my
the Skin.
God.
The vlogger they had in one of the scenes was so awesome.
I've never seen this before. I mean, obviously, I guess we would consider ourselves vloggers now, but they had a character that was like a vlogger that was live streaming as they were stuck in the house getting murdered.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That was the State of Decay. Yes,
Yeah.
that was really cool. One of my favorite scenes, honestly.
Yeah, it's really, really neat. Really, really cool. Let me show some pictures here. This one here, go to petrifiedforest.com. It's in Altamont Springs. Love that one
She had
right
a
there.
ghost icon
She
on
had a
her hat.
ghost icon.
Yep.
Was that like a?
Was that a thing towards?
Was that an Easter egg for us?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it was. Here's some shots here. These are courtesy of, I think Melissa took all these, right?
I sure did.
Yeah. So
Yeah, look at
Melissa's
that.
kicking some butt with some photography here. Good job, man. They had a huge stilt walker, bird person.
Yeah.
They had the Watchers here at the top right. Here's that throne room we were talking about. Some of the other characters here.
Yep.
Really, really cool. And then I don't want to forget, we got to talk about the third trail, which was Lifeline. Okay.
Yes.
So, this is how the trail is meant to be done. I didn't do it the right way because I actually wore the scare cam for this one.
I didn't either.
And
honestly.
then when you walk through, they have a rope on your right and it's super duper dark and you're supposed to like feel your way along the rope as you go. And because it is so dark, there's like an evil, I don't know, society or cult or something where they like take out your eyeballs so everybody's like can't see or something like that. There was a questionable scene with like a little baby getting some eyeball stuff. I don't know, it's a little weird. But and then there are like creatures, there's like monsters and stuff at the end. It was crazy. Kira went through and did it with the actual Osmo Pocket, so she has footage of that. We have some bonus footage we need to put out there. But I did a little bit of it that way when we were walking through at the end of after they took us backstage, and it was freaking terrifying.
I didn't realize that's what you were supposed to do. I should have tried it, but I didn't.
Yeah, you can't look at the creatures. Okay, so it's like a bird box thing, so kind of thing. It's like
You can't look at the creatures.
yeah,
Okay.
or they take your eyes or they make you go crazy or something like that. But it was like a post-apocalyptic kind of feel to it. It was really cool, man. It was a really cool trail. For media, sometimes we can have a little bit of rigging or external lightings or cameras or whatever. If you're going to do this one for fun, I mean, media night's over. So when you go, you just give yourself over to the trail and just go into the complete darkness, man. It's just nuts. Kira actually did it the right way, and she said it was terrifying.
Did. Very, very unique house. Very
Yeah.
unique scares. I've never seen a house like that before.
You can only really see. They can only see you if you make eye contact
So don't
with
look
them.
directly at them. Don't look directly at their eyes.
I'm dead.
I didn't know that.
I mean, I got murdered.
I looked at a lot of them,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty much.
It was. I mean, it was just really cool, and it was really cool. They have like a not a spoiler, but they have a whiteout scene where like a light flashes. It was actually really cool as well. So they've done that a couple times in a couple different houses, and they do it really, really well. So
You can always go back to their total eclipse night where they do it completely in darkness. And interactive
I would
and
absolutely love to, but I think we're going to be in Delaware.
Oh,
so yeah,
Darn it, I'm gonna be out of town.
we'll be a couple states away at that point. All right, so shout out to Petrified Forest. Everybody did awesome. Everybody that we know, Crystal, John, Kenneth, everybody is there. Thank you for being on our show. It was really cool to get a preview.
It was a lot of fun.
The themes every year are they're just so good. The stories were so good. It's awesome. If you have not done a Petrified Forest, what are you doing with your life? Get out there and
Literally,
do that thing.
go and see it.
I did get a chance to read. I did get a chance to ride the Terror Trolley. I did it towards the end after it closed, so I just kind of got the ride, which was still fun because the drivers and stuff will interact with you. But apparently, you have characters and stuff like that on there. For whatever reason, we always miss that, but I got a chance to do it, and I got some very quick footage of that.
The three
right
are
there.
the observers.
They're the observers, not the watchers. Gotcha.
Not the watchers.
Sorry.
It was the same thing, just different terminology.
Yeah.
Different phrasing.
Yeah, I can't remember all. What are you expecting me to remember the details?
Yes,
there were
Johnny.
monsters and chainsaws, and I was scared. All right. So we do have a YouTube video we just put out. Definitely check that one out. We'll walk you through the whole event. A lot of fun. We have all the scare cams, all the traditional scare cams there, but we have some additional footage I think we're going to put out in the second video. Maybe we'll do that like a little... maybe if I've got some extra time, I'll edit that and throw that out, or maybe we'll put that out after the season. But that's going to be us holding the camera on us. I did 2 trails, and Kira did 1, so we got pretty wrecked in those. I like those because you can kind of hear us describing the houses as we go, so that's a lot of fun. So definitely check out the video that we put out on our YouTube channel right there. The lookers, the watchers, the observers, the peekers.
The peekers. The seekers.
The peekers.
The peekers and the seekers.
Oh, man. You know what's funny is like a Petrified Forest, like, the peekers. That's a good name. All right, just kidding. All right, so thank you, Petrified Forest. You are awesome.
Thank you. We love you.
What a Saturday night that was. That was cool. Shout out to Lazy Moon Pizza, which is they have one in Maitland right down the street. You get a slice of pizza the size of your head. We went there, and it's only about 10 minutes away from Petrified Forest.
Karen and I got a dessert pizza. We got a s'mores pizza.
S'mores pizza.
Delicious.
Really, really cool. I wanted to do
Delicioso.
more like food and haunt stuff this year, but like
Because
it's
haunts, frights, and bites.
haunts, frights, and bites, baby. All right, cool. All right, and then final thing we're going to talk about here real quick. I did this on Sunday. I did this with Katie, so it was just Katie and I on this one. We did the Phantasmagoria Ghost Cruise aboard the Barbara Lee. Now, a couple months ago, we did an Italian wedding comedy show on the riverboat, which was hilarious and awesome, and they incorporated us into the story, and Katie was part of it was just nuts. Food was good. It was really entertaining, really funny. Totally a really, really good time here. The Ghost Cruise, it's not a haunted attraction, but I want to give some shout outs here because we absolutely adore Phantasmagoria. I feel like they're part of our family and we're part of theirs. And that's a PH family. But the Ghost Cruise was awesome. Here are the dates and everything. Go to rivershiptix.com if you are interested. They've got different shows here, October 10th, 17th, 24th for lunch. They've got dinners on the 20th and 27th coming up. You can go in, and they've got it on Halloween there, which is going to be awesome. And it was really cool because it had, I think it was 5 of the performers. They were all awesome, and they did like The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. They did Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving, and they do all these like live enactments like right in front of you as you're enjoying, you know, your dinners and your desserts and everything like there. And it's really cool because at different intermissions, you can go out on the deck, you can get some footage, you can get a breather. You know, there's a full bar there. The food is awesome. The dessert was awesome. It was really, really cool. Really had a good time with that. Can't say enough nice things about that. Now, we do have a video for that. I just put this up. Here's a couple shots here of the performers. They're all awesome. I found out that they actually brought in a performer from St. Louis, which is really cool. And here's some shots of this riverboat, and it's like a 3-hour cruise.
Yeah, Gilligan's Island.
There we go. All right. So you don't get stuck out there. Where we were sitting, there was like a TV screen where you can actually see the navigation, like where the boat is and when you turn around, stuff like that. But it was really, really cool. The ship was decorated all spooky. They had spooky things, spooky lights. There's all kind of little decorations and stuff on there. It was really, really cool. Loved it. It was so fun. Did put a video out for that if you want to go check that out there. A lot of fun on our YouTube channel. But I don't want to... I would be remiss if I didn't say that there are also the Phantasmagoria performances as well. So Grim and Grimmer Tales, this is going to have different engagements all over Florida. If you want to see the full show, I've probably been to about a dozen Phantasmagoria shows. I am absolutely in love with my friends and family over there. They are awesome. Definitely check that out. You know, you got your Edgar Allan Poe, you got all kinds of stuff. They do a Christmas show that's coming up here, but definitely check out phantasmagoriaorlando.com to go and see the performances that are upcoming. They've played like the Orlando, the Tampa Theater, all kinds of stuff. It's really, really cool. Have you been to any Phantasmagoria shows yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I want to.
Well,
we should go to the Christmas one in December.
We will go to
I want to go to that one.
Yeah, It's fun. Really, really cool. Obviously Byron, Cimarine, everybody that we know, and their real world personas. Thank you so much. They have been very, very good to us for a very long time, and we love them very, very much. And we had a blast with this. You know, look, people love Halloween. I know that people watching the show are probably into like haunted attractions, but that doesn't mean there aren't other spooky things to do out there if you're just, you know, in the season. Maybe you've got kids you want to take to an event. Maybe you've got a significant other you want to take to something that isn't about to murder you. Go to the Ghost Cruise. It was a lot of fun. So it was really, really cool. Definitely check it out. It is a very unique experience here in Florida. And then the riverboat itself, the St. John's Riverboat Company, does have a lot of other types of events as well throughout the year. Really, really good food, really good everything. So love that right there. So good luck for the rest of the run. Awesome. Phantasmagoria. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch any other actual performances this year because we are getting out there way too much. Not too much. A lot for like different trips. Remember, for the next 3 weekends, we are traveling. So we are out of town for South Florida and Georgia, West Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, South Carolina, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota. We are going ham this year to do lots of haunts. So it is really, really cool. Awesome. All right, good stuff. So definitely check that out. Check out the YouTube video. I didn't spoil anything. I just kind of wanted to give you more of like a what it feels like, what is weird. You know, it was really, really cool. Performances were amazing. It's fun. It's whimsical. It's scary. Awesome performances. Definitely check that out. Check out our YouTube video. Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right. So let's take a look at our tally here. Okay, so for haunted attractions that we've done in 2024, we are now on row 3. Each of these rows has 7. So we are now at 16 total haunted attractions.
Yeah.
Not bad. And we have visited a total of 2 states. Obviously, this is going to start shooting up pretty quick when it comes to the numbers here. We have all kinds of stuff. We still have a bunch of stuff in Florida we haven't had a chance to go out and check out yet. But yeah, I am very excited to see where this list ends up towards the end of the year. Well, towards the end of the season, I guess. Very, very cool. All right. Do you know who we have on next week?
Yep, South Florida.
South Florida, baby.
Yeah,
So next
baby,
week
let's
on
go.
the show, next Tuesday, we will be talking about the 3 haunted attractions we'll be doing in South Florida this year. We are going down to do Fright Nights at South Florida Fairgrounds. Can't wait to connect with them.
Let's go.
That is always a good time. We always do this at like the perfect time. This year I'm pretty energized, but like last year, by the time we got to the halfway point in the season in South Florida, man, I was tired. Like we were going pretty ragged. And then that just kind of energized me for enough for the end of the season. So I can't wait to do all the drone shots and time lapses and all the stuff out there.
All the behind the scenes stuff.
Alex, Craig, Steven, everybody we know, David, John, you guys are all awesome. We absolutely love you guys. I know I'm missing a million people. Can't wait to go be, I feel like they're our extended haunt family, so they are awesome. We're going to go down to Miami to check out the Horrorland Park. They've evolved in different ways every year, and we're also going to go and check out the Nightmare Village at the Extreme Action Park, which is also an awesome time. They've got two new houses this year, so that's going to be really, really cool. So a couple haunts that we normally do. Well, actually, No Way Out we do down there normally. They're not actually running this year, so we'll keep an eye on them for next year. But should be a pretty packed weekend. And I love you, haunts, but I am also very excited about going to
Finnegan's.
Try that again.
Flanagan.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, so Finnegan's. Where are we at?
I don't know why.
Are we in Central Florida?
I don't know why I was thinking of
2000?
Finnegan's. I honestly, I don't know why. Flanagan's.
So
we're going to spend
we
all weekend at
absolutely love Flanagan's. I'm going to get some Weebles.
Weebles.
And,
it's going to be a good time.
yeah.
I love me some Flanagan's.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. So yeah, we're going to spend the weekend down there. Hopefully everybody's okay with the hurricane and everything coming up here. But that is what we're planning on doing coming up here. Weebles, exactly.
Weebles.
All right, so that's going to wrap it up for week 6 right there.
It's just about to get started, Johnny.
This is where things get nuts. Normally we do like one big road trip and a South Florida trip. This year we're doing one big road trip. We've already done a little road trip. We are doing South Florida, and then Melissa and I come back up and we fly up to Chicago, do a couple haunts up there, and then we're flying back out of Minnesota. So hopefully everything just works out for us.
It'll all fall into place. It's all coming
Awesome.
together.
Very cool. All right. Well, thank you all for watching tonight. We're going to go ahead and start to wrap this up. I do want to give a shout out here once again to remember. Oh, wait. You know what I didn't play? Did I play the Phantasmagoria?
No, you did not.
Well, let's play
No,
that.
you did
Sorry. I forgot the clip. Hold on. Let's check out the Phantasmagoria clip. What's up, everybody? We're not going to go into vlog mode there. All right, so let's wrap it up here with our
mode.
sponsors. Once again, give a shout out here to Fright Night, South Florida Fairgrounds, Woods of Terror in Greensboro, North Carolina, Fear Reach, awesome time of Fear Reach, Tavares, Florida, Dr. Gilmy's Haunted Trail in Umatilla, Florida. Thank you all for sponsoring us. We do appreciate that. Helping keep the haunt scene lights on. If you are interested in being a sponsor, you can also do that. If you are interested, please reach out to us, hauntscene@gmail.com or hauntscene.com/support hauntscene. We're going to open up some sponsorships. We might do it a little bit different next year, but it's going pretty well this year. Thank you to our Patreon supporters, people that follow us on that platform here. Support us that way. John Sebastian Laval, Crystal Laval, Mark Muncie, SNR Travel Stories. Can't wait to see them in South Florida this weekend. And the Villages Reporter, thank you for following us on Patreon. And make sure you follow HauntScene on everything. Our main platforms these days are going to be Instagram and YouTube. We do have a presence on TikTok and Facebook and a little bit on Twitter. If you have any questions about any of the haunts or anything, please email us at hauntscene@gmail.com. So awesome, awesome, awesome. And now we hope for the best. So tomorrow's going to be pretty chaotic, obviously leading into stupid Milton coming in. You know what somebody should do?
Jesus, Milton.
They should take a red swing line stapler and they should throw it in the middle of the ocean, and then Milton would chase it. You don't know that reference?
I do not know that reference.
Have you ever seen Office Space?
I have not.
Oh my God. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and educate Melissa on Office Space. There is a character named Milton.
Okay.
And he just wants his stapler back. All right?
That's probably what Milton wants. He just wants a stapler back.
Is North Carolina a small road trip? No, that's our big... Well, the North Carolina one, when we ran out a very quick weekend to Woods of Terror, that's a small road trip.
That was a small road trip.
That's a weekender trip, right? So we got 2 weekend trips, a big road trip, and then a medium trip. Yeah, cool. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate everybody's time today. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, you made it to the end. Congratulations. Go down below, comment, like, subscribe, do all the things. And I do appreciate everybody watching. Please, everybody, please, everybody in our haunt family and all our friends and family, loved ones, haunt people, haunters, characters, theater, everybody that we love, please stay safe this weekend. We know a lot of people, are in Florida or hopefully evacuating or whatever you got to do. Please stay safe out there, and we will be back next Tuesday to talk about South Florida. So thank you. Till next time, spook easy.
As always, happy haunting.
And let's friggin' haunt, baby.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Give me some treats.